To my right, there is a load of black-bellied whistling ducks. Birds have an incredible ability to adapt to various habitats and make themselves at home in an impressive amount of places. While we often think of the wilderness as the best place to find animals, many species thrive right alongside humans. Today, we are in Baton Rouge, the capital of Louisiana, to see which birds are calling this city home. Hey everyone, this is Ryan and Derek from Badgerland Birding, and I made the trip down to Louisiana, and we are in Baton Rouge searching for birds.
This is a place called Arsenal Park, and it has the Capitol Lakes, and it's named this because it's actually right by the Capitol, which is the tallest capitol out of any in the United States. I've seen a ton of black-bellied whistling ducks here in the past, and it looks like there's a big flock right out here, so and just kind of take a look and see what kind of ducks are around. We might also find some warblers in kind of the trees in the park as well.
This particular park contains a variety of historical displays, including cannons, along with many trees and flowers. The biggest draw for birders is Capitol Lake, that sits within the view of the Capitol building and runs alongside the walking paths. As soon as we arrived, we noticed an American coot, as well as a massive group of birds on the water's edge. To my right, there is a load of black-bellied whistling ducks with a couple of other species mixed in as well. So there's cattle egrets, great egrets, and then it looks like an American white pelican too, along with double-crested cormorant. So this has definitely been a hot spot so far, and it seems like the ducks keep coming in. We're gonna see if we can track down some more species, including a white-winged dove that we've been hearing calling. We followed the calls of the white-winged doves to the other side of the lake where it flows under the road. Walking through the grass, we found a few more species, including white-throated sparrows, a yellow-rumped warbler, and a northern mockingbird. We also got extremely good looks at some of the black-bellied whistling ducks that were significantly closer than the ones we had seen earlier. Black-bellied whistling ducks have a mostly chestnut-colored body, gray head and neck, and black wings with a white wing stripe. For ducks, they have very long legs that make them look almost goose-like. These legs are even more noticeable because they are bright pink, the same color as the bill. Black-bellied whistling ducks can readily be found in much of South America, Mexico, and the southeastern United States. However, their range is expanding northward, and the species can now be found in the Midwestern and Northeastern United States with more regularity. This species tends to congregate in large numbers in shallow ponds, fields, and marshes, where they feed primarily on plants, but will also eat aquatic invertebrates. The whistling ducks as a group are slightly different than most other ducks for a number of reasons. First, they are not sexually dimorphic, meaning that males and females look the same. Additionally, they spend much more time outside of the water than most other duck species, and have one more interesting habit as well. One thing that's really interesting about black-bellied whistling ducks is that they're one of the few duck species in North America that will actually hang out in trees. So there's a bunch of them back there that are just chilling on a tree branch. Not a lot of other species do that. We continued scanning the lakes, finding some domestic mallards and Muscovy ducks. Further down, we encountered some birds foraging in the shallow water. We have some closer looks right here of the American coots, and there's a bunch of them just feeding, and then in the background from there there's also an American white pelican that's feeding, so it looks like these birds are getting their dinner right now. We kept searching for the white-winged doves, but while we were walking to a new area of the park, we got sidetracked when Derek spotted an intriguing reptile. What kind is he?
It's either a plain-bellied or broad-banded or diamondback.
And that snake,
figure it out.
He just wanted to get away.
No, like, he didn't want anything to do with us.
Okay. Thanks, buddy.
Bye, friend.
After releasing the water snake, we followed dove calls that led us past several live oaks and toward the Capitol building. We reached an area with several palmettos. Here we got eyes on many white-winged doves resting in the trees. There are a lot of white-winged doves here, and I actually saw my lifer white-winged dove in Texas a few years ago on a power pole, I think, in an industrial area. So it's kind of cool to see them in what is a more natural spot. They're really pretty birds that we don't get up where I'm from, so it's a treat to see them. In terms of doves, the white-winged dove is medium-sized and sports a gray-brown color over most of its body, with its underside appearing more gray and its back appearing more brown. As its name suggests, the white-winged dove has a noticeable white wing marking on each wing that is visible in flight as well as when perched. This species can be found in the southern US and Mexico, but they have been known to wander farther north from time to time. Once found primarily in deserts and arid thickets, as time has gone on, these birds have become accustomed to making themselves at home in more urban areas, such as towns and parks, where they feed mostly on grains, but will also eat fruits and larger seeds.
Something I really appreciate about the white-winged dove is the call is pretty distinctive. I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but there's a lot calling right now. But I also really love the light blue by the eye. I just find it to be very beautiful on the white-winged dove.
After seeing the doves, we gave Capitol Lake one more check. In the trees bordering the lake, we saw a northern cardinal and a blue jay. Out on the water was a small group of lesser scaup, in addition to even more black-bellied whistling ducks. With the sun starting to set, we decided to call it a day.
We are wrapping up here, the whistling ducks are calling, and we got a good subsample of everything here, so what'd you think? First time?
I thought this was a really cool place, and it was exciting to see the black-bellied whistling ducks up so close and the white-winged doves up so close, so I would definitely come back to this place again. It was really cool. Capitol Lake and Veterans Memorial Park proved to be a fun and entertaining place to bird. The mixture of wildlife, history, and beautiful landscapes, all within view of the tallest Capitol building in the country, made for a unique experience finding classic southern bird species in one of the state's most populous cities. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Badgerland Birding.